I think veterans have a sense of ownership and pride in their communities. And I believe that being a veteran is almost some sense of responsibility for us to be involved, for some self-determination. My name is Adam Conour. I am the post commander of Winton VFW Post 7792. I've been the post commander now for over 3 years, taking over the post early in 2020. I joined the United States Army June 26th of 2008. I was in the infantry for a little over a year and a half. I did one deployment to Iraq in 2009. And upon returning from Iraq, I dropped a packet and went to EOD school, Explosive Ordnance Disposal. I did that for about 4 more years, and I worked on nuclear weapons with the 21st EOD out of Kirkland Air Force Base, New Mexico. Initially, it was spurred by my brother calling me and saying, hey, let's join the Marine Corps, go in on the buddy system together. And I had a GED and not a high school diploma, so I couldn't join the Marine Corps. And I ended up walking across the hall and knocking on the Army recruiter's door, and he shipped me off. I also think it was a sense of having a lack of direction. I didn't know if I wanted to go to college. I probably didn't have the ability even at that point to go to college. And the Army gave me a sense of purpose and a sense of direction and a bunch of tools to put in my toolbox to use for the rest of my life. It really makes you get out of your comfort zone, right? I remember we got stuck in the Atlanta airport for like 17 hours. And me and like 8 other scared kids that were going to the Army slept on the concrete a whole night. We didn't have pillows, we didn't have cell phones, nothing. And then obviously that was kind of foreshadowing for the amount of uncomfortable things that were to come from 14 weeks going through boot camp and infantry school. And it makes you really reevaluate what you're capable of. I would say May 6th of 2011, graduating from EOD school was very memorable for me. I felt very accomplished and proud and elated, really. And then I would say that feeling of stepping out of the back of a Chinook when it sets down somewhere and 25 guys run out of it. It's kind of a feeling you can't really recreate. I remember being 24 years old and feeling like I would never do anything as cool or as meaningful for the rest of my life. And I think people deal with that different ways, right? But having our veteran service organizations, having our VFW, and having a sense of community and camaraderie for our veterans that are transitioning out is so important so that we can keep them healthy, sane, happy, and here. Veterans Day to me means a time of celebration, a time to have camaraderie and companionship with our fellow veterans, with our friends, with our families. And I think it's important to delineate, obviously, Memorial Day and Veterans Day. And I think having Veterans Day as a cause for celebration can lend a little more sincerity and reverence to Memorial Day. Please join us in Downtown Merced for the Merced County Veterans Day Parade.